Hey everyone, and greetings once again from Radio Wasteland Records. It is time for our weekly check into some of the new releases headed to an independent record store near you. As always, just the tip of the iceberg with these because there's so many releases coming out in a given week, so we're just going to hit the highlights. If you'd like to see that full list, however, you can head over to our website at radiowastelandrecords.com. From there, just look for the upcoming releases button, click on that, and you'll see a PDF that has everything listed A to Z, and you can click through that to your heart's desire and let us know, obviously, if there's something you see in there that you would like. But for now, though, let's hit the highlights. These are the releases coming up for September. I can't believe that either. It is September. September 6th, that Friday of 2024. Lots of cool stuff on the new release front, including a biggie from David Gilmour. This is his brand new one entitled Luck and Strange. The description says that this is the brand new album by David Gilmour, of Pink Floyd fame, of course. Was recorded over 5 months in Brighton and London over in the UK, and is Gilmour's first album of new material in 9 years. The album features 8 new tracks, along with a beautiful reworking of the song Between 2 Points. By the way, Romany Gilmour, David's daughter, performs backing vocals across the album, and she also plays the harp. So this has got a lot of great stuff on it, new stuff from David Gilmour. There is a single LP black vinyl version of this coming in at a suggested list price of $38. And then there is an indie exclusive on clear blue vinyl. This one a little bit more, coming in at a suggested list price of $39. By the way, it looks like both of those include a booklet insert of some sort. So again, cool new stuff from David Gilmour. Check that out online. He seems to be in great form. New stuff also from country music legend George Strait. This is called Cowboys and Dreamers. This is Strait's latest album and his first new material since 2019. This new collection features 13 songs and includes a duet with Chris Stapleton. Cowboys and Dreamers, brand new stuff from George Strait. This one coming in at a suggested list price of $33. By the way, that is a double LP. Another great legendary artist releasing something new. This is called The Force, coming from LL Cool J. Our description says that hip-hop legend LL Cool J returns with The Force, his first new album in more than a decade. Produced in its entirety by A Tribe Called Quest's Q-Tip, The Force, which, by the way, is an acronym for Frequencies of Real Creative Energy, represents years of intense work. The result is an album that sounds thoroughly modern, full of razor-sharp writing and nimble, elastic vocals, but rooted in a rich tradition. So The Force, brand new stuff from LL Cool J, coming on black vinyl single LP, listing for about $30. Let's light 'em up next with the Dead Daisies and their album Light 'em Up. This one coming on marbled orange and red vinyl. Our description says that this album is an in-your-face rock packed with huge hooks, giant intense guitar riffs, and distinct vocals. So cool stuff from the Dead Daisies on marbled orange and red vinyl. The album is called Light 'em Up, listing for about $30. And here's a name I have not heard in decades, but we've got a new album coming from The. This is called Ensoulment. This is The's first studio album of new material in a quarter century. The 12 songs on Ensoulment encompass characteristic topics ranging from love and sex and war and politics to life and death, to the meaning of what it is to be a human in the 21st century. This, by the way, also sees the lineup of Matt Johnson and a long-term members of The returning for this new material. So Ensoulment, brand new stuff from The, double LP on black vinyl, this one listing for about $40. And there is also an indie exclusive clear vinyl version of this. This one a little more expensive, coming in at a suggested list of $45. Also a double LP, gatefold jacket, and includes a booklet. So brand new stuff from The. And finally, on the new release front, new in quotation marks, because this is the first time on vinyl, this is called You're Not Elected, Charlie Brown, coming from Vince Guaraldi. Our description says that this is newly rediscovered from the vaults, the original recording sessions for Vince Guaraldi's soundtrack for You're Not Elected, Charlie Brown, now remastered and made available for Peanuts fans and election lovers everywhere. All of the versions of the music on this release include the original 15 tracks of cues from the special, with extended performances available for the first time ever. Plus, there are 10 extra bonus tracks that have never been heard before since their recording in 1972. By the way, this also features a song with Vince Guaraldi on vocals, a version of Joe Cool, where he could be heard singing for the first time ever in a Peanuts special. So, You're Not Elected, Charlie Brown, music from that television special from 1972 by Vince Guaraldi. It is a single LP on black vinyl, that listing for about $33. And then there is an indie exclusive on yellow colored vinyl, that one listing for about $34. Onward now to the reissues scheduled for the 6th of September, 2024. Lots of stuff on this slate, including catalog chunks from Phish. They seem to be going through a reissue resurgence all of a sudden, and they're all on cool colored vinyl. But here we have a trio being made available on the 6th, including Junta. This one coming on white and black, kind of a swirl vinyl, triple LP, as that is. This is the Fluffhead black-white swirl vinyl, is what that is being called. Limited edition, $47, the suggested retail price on that Phish reissue. Then we also have a picture of Nectar. This one coming on something called Grape Apple Pie vinyl, so it's kind of a purplish color on a picture of Nectar. That one also listing for $45, again, double LP. And then finally we have a reissue of Rift. This one coming on Bitter Blue vinyl is the color being described here. Double LP also on Rift, and that one listing for $45. Not on the 6th, but upcoming. This one looks like it's coming out on the 20th of September. We're getting a reissue of Hoist. This one is being released on something called Laser Beams vinyl. I'll have more details on that as we get closer. But the 3 Phish albums for the 6th, and then Hoist looking forward to the 20th. Also on the reissue front, we have a 25th anniversary edition of the Soft Bulletin coming from Flaming Lips. A double LP. I don't have many other details, unfortunately, to go with this, other than to say that it lists fairly heavily, coming in at a suggested list price of $60. Next up is a reissue from Alanis Morissette. This is called Supposed Former Infatuation Junkie. Morissette's multi-platinum album is celebrating its 25th anniversary, and Rhino is celebrating with this double LP reissue featuring newly reimagined artwork. By the way, artwork on this, not the music, hopefully. And this will have some rare bonus tracks, including a brand new remix of Uninvited. But that version, by the way, is by an electronic duo called Freemasons. So, Supposed Former Infatuation Junkie from Alanis Morissette, coming in at a suggested list price of $35. Here's a great MTV Unplugged, back in the days where MTV actually, played music, from 10,000 Maniacs. It is their MTV Unplugged album. Double vinyl pressing on this one, digitally remastered and expanded. This was originally released in October of 1993 as really one of 10,000 Maniacs' most commercially successful albums. It features the band's best love songs and marks the final recording with lead singer Natalie Merchant before she embarked on her solo career. So again, this version features newly remastered sound as well as bonus tracks, with the band being joined by vocalist David Byrne. So that actually could be kind of cool. The collection showcases acoustic versions of songs from the band's 3 previous albums, In My Tribe, Blind Man's Zoo, and Our Time in Eden. So 10,000 Maniacs, the expanded edition of MTV Unplugged double LP, coming in at a suggested list price of $35. Here's a Warner reissue of Madonna's Like a Prayer. This is from their Silver collection, so it's coming on silver colored vinyl. This one listing for about $25. Here's one from Deftones, and it is an album of B-sides and rarities, double LP pressing, digitally remastered edition of this 2005 Deftones compilation. Includes covers, acoustic versions, live tracks, and other great stuff. So Deftones, B-sides and rarity, suggested list price on that black vinyl, double LP of $35. Next up, we've got a catalog chunk of reissues from the late great Jimmy Buffett. 4 of them this time around for the 6th of September. First up is Changes in Latitudes and Changes in Attitudes, his 1977 album featuring, of course, the smash hit Margaritaville. This one on black vinyl coming in at a suggested list price of $28. Next up is Son of a Sailor from 1978. This one has got, of course, Cheeseburger in Paradise, another great track from Jimmy Buffett. This one listing for $28 also, that on black vinyl. Then we have a reissue of Volcano. This is his 1979 album. This one also listing for $28 on black vinyl. Then we've got a later album from Buffett called Barometer Soup, originally released in 1995. This is a double LP reissue on black vinyl, and that lists for about $33. So Plenty to choose from Jimmy Buffett. They're working their way through his catalog with all of these cool reissues. Next up are two from the new Now Playing series. These are those low-priced greatest hits or compilation albums. We have Now Playing from John Prine. This is a collection of some deeply personal and his storytelling songs that span folk and country, those two genres. Tracks like Illegal Smile and Angel from Montgomery showcase Prine's ability to craft vivid narratives, while songs like Paradise and Fish and Whistle add a touch of humor and charm. So this compilation shines a light on Prine's songwriting prowess and has enduring impact on folk and country music. All of the tracks on this compilation, by the way, were remastered in 2020. So John Prine's Now Playing, $20 the list price on that. And then we also have a Now Playing coming from Graham Parsons. This is the single LP pressing where you can dive into the timeless sound of Graham Parsons with a captivating track list that effortlessly blends country, rock, and folk influences. Each track on this highlights Parsons' musical genius and enduring legacy in Americana music. So Now Playing Graham Parsons, also at that great price point of $20. And because Halloween is, holy cow, right around the corner, we've got an interesting reissue from Vincent Price. This is Witchcraft and Magic, Adventure in Demonology. Holy cow, double LP repressing on this one, coming from Real Gone Music. Appears to be on black vinyl and comes with a book. You can get your creepiness on with Vincent Price. So Witchcraft and Magic, Adventure in Demonology, Vincent Price. Price tag on that, by the way, fairly hefty. The suggested list on that is $50. And that is it for a quick check of some of the new releases headed our way for Friday, the 6th of September, 2024. If you're local to the Radio Wasteland universe and you'd like to place a pre-order, just contact us here at the store. Otherwise, you can check out our website at radiowastelandrecords.com for that full list of everything. And like always, if you see something in that full list, don't hesitate to contact us as well. We can put in pre-orders just as easily for all that other stuff. So until next time, this has been Jim from Radio Wasteland. Thanks again for being here, and you folks have a great week.